Now, this last push for the Shadow Broker DLC, you can only bring one other person with you because it's you and Tasai. And honestly, it doesn't really matter who you bring with you. It's a dealer's choice, really. They all do a really good job. So let's see what the randomizer says. Alright, it says Jacob. Okay.
His ship follows the sunset, completely undetectable in the storm, unless you know where to look.
How do we get inside?
The shuttle bay is locked down. We'll need to land on the ship and hunt for a hatch. But we can't stay outside for long. There's a constant lightning storm where the hot and cold air collide. Near the back shielding. Maintenance drones.
Why are they attacking?
They must think we're debris from the storm.
When we get to a certain height on the ship, if you have like singularity or pull or something like that, something that yanks them off the ground, you can yank them into the air and then go flying out to the atmosphere.
Subduing suppressed.
Enemies incoming.
Just make sure when you do hit those conduits that you're not near them, because they can hurt you too. You see, look at that. I didn't even set that off. That person right there did. Got shocked at the process.
Warning, shield failure. Hostile forces having damage.
Singularity deployed. Okay, looking down was clearly a mistake.
Yeah, I think looking down is not a good idea.
Jet neutralization initiated.
Damn flash grenades.
Gotta hurt! Shotgun!
This ship is incredible. It must have taken decades to build in secret.
I wonder what happened to the contractors.
I think we can guess.
Dead? Most likely.
Navigating the storm is brutal. If the ship's engines stop, even for a moment, at least the Shadow Broker would go down with us.
That's comforting.
Motion dampeners. I bet you can't even hear the storm from inside the ship.
We've been spotted.
What did you say about
Throwing
it?
up a barrier!
This should slow them down.
Yeah, everybody's hitting with a incinerator. Like, incinerate.
Watch the footing! Mark 17, resource!
They've seen us.
Oh, where?
I'll send them flying.
And you heard me. I'll do it anyways.
I've got him. Sure thing.
There they are. Watch out, flashback!
Nothing's gonna hurt me now.
What else you get for getting too close to that conduit?
Hold in place. I've got him. Hold in place. Take it down. Throwing up a barrier. You're up. Heavy weapons.
Hey, what was that?
This lightning rod is on a rail. Do you see a switch?
Yeah, these Shadow Broker minions are really tight on the ammo.
Not even a guardrail. I bet the broker's agents love patrolling the hull.
At least the view is nice.
Nah, I think the view could be better.
There. That hatch leads directly to the communication signals.
I'm gonna leave that there.
It's locked. Hang on, I've got a bypass shunt program that can crack it.
How long will it take?
I don't know, Shepard. I've never broken into the Shadow Broker's base before. Well, not this one anyway.
Nice.
Take the heat off.
You don't have to get cocky.
You sure that shunt is working?
It's illegal even on Ilium. It didn't come with a warranty.
But you tested it, right?
Here come more of them.
Tell me you tested it.
No time to talk. Shield your eyes.
Closing range.
I did not mean to say that voice. I'm dead.
Watch for
This
bionics.
should take the heat off.
Liara,
I'm sure it won't be much longer.
remember the old days when you could just slap Omnigel on everything?
That security upgrade made a lot of people unhappy. Look out, more on the way.
There's another reference to the first Mass Effect game.
Death.
Good. Done.
ship. Enemies incoming.
This should take the heat off.
They're under control. Their attacks are disorganized. They'd be more effective if they all attacked at once.
Please don't give the mercs ideas.
Yeah, please don't.
My target's down.
That should take the heat off.
Next. The next wave looks like a big one.
You just had to give them tactical advice.
But now there'll be fewer left to deal with inside.
Yeah, keep dreaming, Sony.
Watch out, flashbang! My eyes on the field. Unravel. Shield your eyes.
Everybody keeps saying that when there's no reason to.
Heavy weapons, look out. I'll help you.
Got him. Nothing's gonna hurt me now.
Charging bionics.
Yeah, she doesn't say it when there
There,
is
the
a
hatch
reason.
is open.
You've been spotted.
The shadow.
Told you.
Positions no matter the cost.
Open fire! My mark!
Shields compromised. Scatter and suppress. On target. Lost the LOS.
Have your weapons.
seriously.
I've downloaded the ship's layout. We're headed toward the prison block. And Farron. Farron.
Liara?
Hold on. We're getting you out of here.
No.
Farron.
What the hell is the broker trying to do to you?
The equipment is sensitive to tampering. This chair plugs into the broker's info network. You have to shut off the power. Pull me out now and my brain cooks.
Do you know where we can cut the power?
It won't be easy. You'll have to go to Central Operations.
What's the point of this cage?
I don't...
It's a neural grounding rod. The medical equipment is to make sure he doesn't expire. We have to shut this place down.
Where'd the broker get the mercs?
Raised his own private force. They're completely
Shepard, we really don't have the time.
What do you know about the broker?
He did this to me.
I was hoping you'd know what he is.
I never got a good look, but he's big. The guards are terrified of him.
A Krogan?
I don't know, but not everyone who visits his office comes back out.
Easy or not, we're all getting out of here.
Good. Central Operations is down the hall. You know the Shadow Broker's waiting for you, right?
I'm counting on it.
We'll be back for you, Farron.
I'll try not to go anywhere.
I want all teams to outpost C.
Get an LOS. Paint the marks.
Shoot your eyes.
Going up and down. Lost the LOS.
You can't hide from me.
Outpost 8 up or down. Mark posting. Here for the drill. Reckless, even for you, Commander.
That bombing on Ilium wasn't exactly subtle.
Extreme, but necessary.
No, it wasn't. Neither was caging Farron for 2 years.
Dr. Tassoni, your interference caused all this. Farron betrayed me when he handed you Shepard's body. The Drell is simply paying the price.
Someone was bound to come after you for working with the collectors.
It was a mutually beneficial partnership. Your arrival is convenient. The Collector's offer still stands.
It'll be pretty hard to run a base this size with no crew.
They're replaceable. Your arrival is barely an interruption. Enough talk. My operations are too crucial to be compromised by a traitor.
You're quite confident for someone with nowhere left to hide.
You travel with fascinating companions, Doctor. At least you brought me both Shepard and Mr. Taylor to Sony. Their deaths will cripple Cerberus.
You're not putting a hand on anyone.
It's pointless to challenge me, Asari. I know your every secret, while you fumble in the dark.
Is that right? You're a Yogg, a pre-spaceflight species quarantined to their homeworld from massacring the Council's first contact teams. This base is older than your planet's discovery, which probably means you killed the original Shadow Broker 60 years ago, then took over. I'm guessing you were taken from your world by a trophy hunter who wanted a slave. Or a pet. How am I doing?
Judging by that reaction, I would say really well.
This should slow them down.
Yeah, that doesn't work on shields, right?
This should slow them down. The shield's kinetically sensitive. Energy and projectiles are bouncing off.
Then we do this the hard way.
Hit him now!
Now he's got a shield up and a gun.
Watch out.
That shield pretty much protects him from anything except for his feet. Doesn't protect his feet.
Interlopers.
This is where becoming being an infiltrator comes in handy, because eventually he gets close enough to where he rams at you. You simply disappear, go to a different part of the room. And he has no idea where you are.
No one.
He's just turning his back to you. This is good for us.
Charging bionics.
But when he goes in this state, you want to quickly get to him and hit the B button. So if you don't do it at a time, he gets his shield back.
If you can get him to bring up that shield again, I've got an idea.
Yeah, there's one way to defeat the Shadow Broker. Disintegrate him.
Shadow Broker, this is Operative Murad. We've had a momentary connection failure. Can you confirm status?
Operative Shora requesting update. Are we still online?
Shadow Broker, I've lost our feed. We're online and awaiting instructions.
This is the Shadow Broker. The situation is under control. We experienced a power fluctuation while upgrading hardware. It disrupted communications momentarily.
However, we are now back online. Resume standard procedures.
I want a status report on all operations within the next solar day.
Shadow Broker, out.
Goddess of Oceans. It's you. You... How?
Well, everyone who's ever seen him in person is dead. So,
You're the new Shadow Broker.
Is taking over as the Shadow Broker really a good idea?
it was either that or lose everything. His contacts, his trading sources, those will really help us. With the Shadow Broker's information network, I can give you... I can...
I'll check the power systems.
It's over. It's finally... For 2 years.
It's all right.
It's been 2 years. I don't... We're different people. You have your mission, and for now, we need to figure out our options. No safeguards or user restrictions. It's like he never anticipated anyone but himself being here. And it's all ours.
You sure you want to stay here? I could use you on the Normandy.
I have to stay here. We can't pass this up, Shepard. All I wanted was to rescue Farron, but is it wrong that part of me wants this? With the Shadow Broker's network, I can help you. Maybe I can turn this operation into something better.
Don't be a stranger this time.
Come by when you have a chance. The doors are always open. Thank you, Shepard, for everything.
Alright, after we defeat the Shadow Broker, we still have one last thing to do. This is a small thing, is we get to actually look around Shadow Broker's little base thing and look at the computers and stuff.
Shepard, it's so good to see you. I've set up a few terminals with information I think you'll find interesting. Take a look.
Welcome back, Shadow Broker.
What's this?
That's the old broker's VI assistant. It's actually been helpful with rebuilding the network.
Please let me know if I can organize anything else for you, Shadow Broker.
It also thinks anyone in the room is the broker. I'll play around with the settings later.
My manual is ready whenever you have a moment.
Now, whether you have this DLC or not, it doesn't really matter. She always ends up defeating the broker, even without your help. And takes over as a shadow broker. Now, these right here are investment opportunities where you can do different things here, alert the authorities for the bad things happening going on. And it comes back as a massive payoff for Shepard. And there's a model of the Shadow Broker base. Open up the window. The view on the outside wasn't so great, but that view is actually pretty cool. I got the drones in the way. This right here, these are different mining companies. So if you're looking for a particular mineral, this is a good place to find them.
The Turian Council member's mistress has made some unusual purchases lately. She may be expecting to move to a larger mansion.
Good to know. And these right here are dossiers on the people that we've met throughout the game. And organizations and stuff like that. So basically just some information. And the little thing on there, the Shadow Broker himself. And then this right here is where you can reset your companion's points in case you're not satisfied with what they have. You can reset them on that console. And then this is armor over there, and this right here so you can get your upgrades. Same thing on the nobody. Silly drone. That's gonna get in the way. Alright, here's a little music play, and then Vern.
Shepard, glad you stopped by. We don't get many visitors.
Take it easy. You've been through a lot.
You're probably right. I never did say thanks for the rescue.
Liara never gave up on you, Farron. I just helped.
I'm still amazed Liara came for me. I'll never forget what either of you did.
I can log that in the archives for you, sir.
I see you met the secretary.
For 2 years, Liara didn't stop looking for you. You two must have been close.
She's a good friend. Better than I deserve.
How do you think Liara's doing as the new Shadow Broker?
Operations are almost fully recovered after a slight dip in efficiency.
Ever since we repaired the network, Liara's been glued to the archives. I caught her sleeping at her desk more than once. She's busy, but I think she likes it that way.
How you holding up, Farron?
I'll be all right. I wasn't always strapped into that interrogation chair. Drell can mentally escape into old memories. It came in handy on the bad days.
How many times did the Shadow Broker hook you up to that contraption?
A lot. It gets fuzzy. He made the guards watch, as an example.
What will you do now that you're a free man?
I want to help Liara rebuild this place. But after that...
Your schedule's getting full, sir. Let me sync it to your Omni tool.
No thanks, I'm fine.
How did you and Liara both end up looking for my body?
Cerberus headhunted me and Liara to steal your body from the Shadow Broker. I was working for the broker at the time, and he's the one who scraped up your remains in the first place.
What turned you against the Shadow Broker?
He started working for the Collectors. You weren't their first victim. Was an information trader, not a slaver.
Looks like you've made a friend.
The drone follows everyone. I don't know why the broker kept it around.
I'm a shell for a specialized data processing VI, custom built to your specifications, Shadow Broker.
It helps coordinate the network's massive information feeds, but it could use a different interface tone.
You deemed my default personality sufficient for your needs, Shadow Broker.
I wish it would stop calling me that.
Take it easy, Baron.
Thanks.
And the last terminal over here is video archives.
What does this console do?
This is the video surveillance access point. I've queued up the archive footage you requested on your last visit, Shadow Broker. Remember, you can zoom in for more detailed viewing and can pause anytime during playback. Aria to look. Omega.
Oops. It's a good day for that Blue Sun's Merc.
Emily Wong. Citadel.
I've never seen Emily Wong dance before.
Fred Mazai. Citadel.
Who's that? He showed me some kind of diplomat and he's doing the intimidation tactics on the mirror.
Donnell Udina. Citadel.
Really? Your first name is Donnell? Odina push.
Armando Bailey. Citadel.
Really? Armando? Who names a kid Armando these days?
David Anderson. Citadel.
That's not David, that's a Cerberus guy. That's David. Ooh, you naughty boy. You got a guy on the inside.
Praetor Gavon. Omega.
Oh, talk about overkill. He shoots one in the head and he blows up both of them at the same time.
Kalisa bint Sinan al-Jilani. Citadel.
Oh, broken punch.
Keeper 20. Citadel.
Well, it looks like that broken fun, wrong keeper to pick on.
Matriarch Atheta. Ilium.
Interesting. Huh. There's a picture of Yara she's looking at.
Erdnot Torsk. Tuchanka.
Ooh. Wonder if that happened before or after we were there.
Elias Kellum. Omega.
Looks like Kellum doesn't like any Turians.
Jacob Taylor. Normandy SR2.
When did the Shadow Broker get access to the monitoring devices on the Normandy?
Subject 0. Purgatory. Ship now defunct.
Oh, why didn't she have that move when she's on my team? That's not fair.
Aria Talok. Omega.
And just check back later, you get view more videos of you and stuff like that. Anyway, let's go talk to Sony. Oh, you get this little thing here where you can pick up some stuff.
How are you doing, Liara?
I'm a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. The Shadow Broker had more resources than you can imagine. Here, come on over. He had top-level access to the Turian and Asari governments. And more than one Solarian Dalatros traded intel. And now it's ours.
You're not gonna turn into a recluse with creepy information on everyone in the galaxy, are you?
I can understand the temptation. I've got all the secrets of the galaxy at my fingertips. Give me 10 minutes and I could start a war. But I've got a purpose. Helping you stop the Reapers. That will keep me honest. You know, relatively speaking.
If you're in over your head, we could just crash this thing and walk away.
That's just it. In a way, I feel like I belong here. Working on my own, I was always hunting for leads. With the Shadow Broker's resources, it's about organizing, cataloging. I've got everything, Shepard. This is a dream job. Although, the location could be better.
Have you found anything useful yet?
The Shadow Broker knew about the Reapers. Perhaps that's why he offered to help prove Saren's guilt to the Council.
He didn't want Saren to succeed.
He also knew that the Collectors were Protheans, repurposed to be Harbinger's puppets. There's even some data on the Protheans. I think he knew what was coming and was looking for a way to survive.
Why was he still looking at Protheans? They gave us the warning in the conduit at Ilos, but we've used those.
The Shadow Brokers seemed to think there was more out there. Perhaps the Protheans had other plans. Or maybe he was just grasping at anything that offered some hope.
How'd you know what the Shadow Broker was?
I didn't. I had no idea what to expect when we finally found him. But I researched pre-spaceflight cultures during some of my Prothean studies. I know a bit about the Yogg. There's more on the terminals if you want to look. They're a fascinating culture, and a terrifying one.
How's Farron doing?
As well as you'd expect, after 2 years of intermittent torture.
He gonna be okay?
I don't know. He wants to work, so I'm letting him help. Maybe it takes his mind off it.
So, you and Farron?
We're just friends. Commander, are you jealous? If you're concerned, maybe you should do something about it.
You know, I didn't come down here just to talk about data.
I know, but you have someone. I spent 2 years hunting for the Shadow Broker. I need to find out what happens next. Maybe someday we'll be together. But for now, you deserve to be happy.
At least let me take you out of here. You can see the new Normandy. Maybe have a drink.
I'd like that.
Good. Get your things and come on up.
Okay, thanks. I'll be right there. Just give me a minute.
Now, because I romanced Tassoni Mesa from one, I can romance Tassoni again, the Shadow Broker DLC, and romance somebody on the ship, but it gets kind of awkward when it comes to Mass Effect 3.
Did you enjoy the tour?
Yes, it's a beautiful ship. And I ran into Joker. He seemed happy to see me. Although he did ask if you and I would be acting out scenes from some vid called Vanya.
Of course he did.
I also spoke with Dr. Chakwas. I'm glad she's doing well. I brought you something. It took some digging, but I recovered your tags.
Oh, you didn't have to. I could have picked them up when I went to the Normandy.
I thought I'd never see these again.
They changed hands more than once. Do you remember Admiral Hackett? He gave them to me so I could return them to you. He sends his best and hopes you're okay. So, how are you doing, Shepard? I mean, really. Not what you tell your squad to keep morale up.
Oh, another thing I forgot to mention, you noticed in that terminal which gave you information, is that it had information on Admiral Hackett, but it only showed a picture of the Alliance symbol. That's because at this current time, we didn't actually know what Admiral Hackett looked like. I mean, yeah, he showed his face to give us information on the Rebel DLC, but that's it.
Honestly, I'm tired. Tired of dealing with Cerberus. Tired of the Council ignoring me. Tired of my closest friends not believing me.
Yes, I heard about what Caden said on Horizon. I'm sorry. But their short-sightedness doesn't diminish what you've accomplished. There wouldn't be a man, woman, or child left on Horizon, if not for you.
You know the worst part of it? Cerberus planted intel to lure the collectors there. Horizon was bait.
Those bastards.
They'd have hit another world if we hadn't lured them there, but... Aren't you gonna tell me not to work with them?
I gave them your body, remember? What should I say? And I trust you. You'll stick to your beliefs no matter what Cerberus wants. So tell me what you want. What are you fighting for? A chance to give Garrus some peace?
I guess I'm fighting for us. All of us.
That's a lot of responsibility.
People are messy, awkward, sometimes selfish or cruel. But they're trying, and I'm gonna make sure they have a chance.
I hope the galaxy proves itself worthy of the effort you're putting into saving it. I should get back to my base, but thanks for inviting me up, Shepard.
Come back soon.
Alright, that is the Shadow Broker DLC done and done.